Dorian has now become an extremely dangerous major hurricane. It's the first major hurricane of the 2019 hurricane season, and it poses a triple threat. As we see here, the northwestern Bahamas is bracing for Dorian, especially with hurricane warnings in effect for the Abacos, Berry Islands, Eleuthera, New Providence, Bimini, and Grand Bahama. You can just see here the center of Dorian. It now has a distinct eye and has become more organized, sitting over some very warm waters, and also with winds of 185 kilometers per hour. You could be seeing those winds increasing to 200 kilometers per hour or more as we go through the next few days. Across the Bahamas, the northwestern Bahamas is particularly vulnerable here. As that system gets closer to the island chain, it will be sitting over some warm waters of 29 degrees Celsius. It may get up to 30 degrees Celsius as we get through the Gulf Stream here. This will allow Dorian to strengthen even further and could well be a Category 4 as it makes a landfall across the Bahama Islands. So we can see there as we get towards the Bahamas, as they begin to feel the effects through late on Saturday and definitely through a Sunday morning. You're noticing the swells pushing through. That Category 4 winds are expected alongside the storm surge. And that storm surge could well be in excess of 5 meters. Now out towards the Atlantic, it's not necessarily overall quiet. There is some activity brewing just off the coast of Africa. We'll be watching that over the next few days as we head towards the peak of the hurricane season. But for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, it's mostly settled. We're looking at just a few showers overnight, some brief showers first thing in the morning around Tobago. It will be hot and hazy, and you'll notice that if you are out and about, try and drink lots of water, especially in the heat. Down towards Trinidad, there may be a few clouds passing over the northern range, a few showers expected here. But as you go through your morning, some of those showers may turn thundery, especially along western areas of Trinidad. That's during the heat of the day, around midday, maybe the first part of your afternoon. But there will be that dry, dusty air around as well, alongside some of those passing showers that will erupt mostly along parts of western Trinidad. So how warm will it be tonight? No lower than 25 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 26 in Tobago, getting up to 33 at Piarco, possibly 34 elsewhere in Trinidad. Now, it seems as though for those heading offshore, there's a gentle east-southeasterly winds will be coming in at 10 knots. There will be a tropical wave passing, but there's a Saharan dust which is basically going to inhibit all of those showers. So those east-southeasterly winds will continue to bring just a slight chop, 1 meter for the most part through the Caribbean, maybe stretching to 1.5 out there in the Atlantic with a 4:30 a.m. high tide. Now, it seems as though on the Sunday, there's a bit of moisture still hanging over the islands, a few of those showers, especially for western areas of Trinidad. So there is the chance of a thunder shower here. And then on Monday and Tuesday, you'll see a mixture of some Saharan dust alongside some passing showers. Now, of course, the Greater Antilles, Dorian is heading for the northwestern Bahamas, down towards the Greater Antilles. There's just a possibility of some showers coming into Havana. Some showers there at 30 degrees Celsius, but for the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, we'll be looking at mostly settled weather, hazy weather for the most part, and even down towards Georgetown, mostly cloudy and 33 degrees Celsius. So tomorrow then, hazy, and there is the chance of a thunder shower erupting over western areas of Trinidad. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.